Yeah, that shit's just not okay.
Smart cover.
That is just not okay, bro.
They foam me out, they shoot me, I get back in, I'm back to where I was armor wise. It's great, man. Alright, people, what's good? Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you may have come to the realization that Bighorn and Umbra are dominating PvP here in 2025. I don't even know what patch we're at. I don't count no more. It's just year 7, season 1. That's where we're at. Bighorn has, well, after so many buffs, I don't even know how many buffs. What are we buffing to its attachments? Buffing base damage, the attribute reroll to damage the targets out of cover. The talent has been buffed by 50%, so instead of getting 100% headshot damage, you now get 150% headshot damage. And the stack requirement is dropped from 50 stacks to 25 stacks. I mean, it's no wonder that Bighorn now absolutely is dominating PvP. Catharsis also got a buff a while ago from 30% damage up to 45% damage. And for honestly no reason, I didn't think it needed a buff at all. But hey, here we are, it got the buff. And so, Bighorn rose up the ranks. The regen build that you've been getting killed by with foam and hazard protection, headshot damage, is now everywhere. Solo players are running around with this 24/7, and it can get annoying fighting it. However, what if I told you that despite Umbra being as powerful as it is, and with pistols rising up the ranks with the new brand set, that you can still run Bighorn against these builds in server? Now, Umbra, yeah, but if they're sitting back and holding angles, you may not want to have everyone running Bighorn, because you're just going to take too much damage before you get close. And well, I have an idea, a little bit of a team comp that we've been working on with the 2 guys in my team regarding that. It's still in progress. We haven't really found enough servers to really try it in, because the state of the game right now is no one really sticks around and fights. It is what it is, man. Cheaters are everywhere. The developers banned absolutely no one. Yannick is a lying sack of shit. We are banning GTRs. No, you're not. You ain't banning anyone. No one got banned. Absolutely nobody got banned whatsoever. Anyway, let's continue. I just wanted to bring to you a new flavor of Bighorn. Efficient, intimidate, unbreakable. What if I told you that there is a 4th talent that basically nobody has been using, right? That is absolutely competitive and arguably preferable in the right situation. I say the right situation. It seems to be working in a hell of a lot more than just one situation. I'm talking about Protected Reload. The build is as standard as you have probably seen it a million times before. I have it with 3 Gila. You can go 3 Golan, although Golan is more preferable to the Intimidate version because you do have the perfect Golan chest. You're going to want to have one of those in your inventory for times where you do need to bring out the damage. At least one of your guys should be running Intimidate. Maybe one of you guys running Efficient with Survivalist, and then another one running Protected Reload. That would be sort of your 3-man comp, and that's what we kind of working on in order to combat servers whilst retaining our fun Bighorn gameplay. The Matador isn't essential. If you haven't got one, you can just put a Gila on the bag and then check a Fenris elsewhere. But I do find it to be better because you do get 12% a stack instead of 10%. Any and all armor will add up. So how much armor can you get? Well, 36% from Perfect Adrenaline Rush. You can get up to 33% from your stack and your teammate stack. You can get 50% from a tier 0 smart cover. Same in PvP, alright? No modifier there. The modifier is only for the offensive smart cover. And if I proc my smart cover, I get 50%. And if I lose this armor, I can get back out. Wait a second. Get back in. And I will get a fresh stack every single time. And my teammate has just put on Protected Reload. And you can see right here, I am able to get a consistent 33. And also, I don't stagger. Look at that. Well, I shouldn't stagger. That's actually a good point. Why am I staggering? Maybe this counts as something else, right? Anyway, you're not supposed to stagger. Bad example. I guess this PvE is being coded a bit differently to like sticky bombs, grenades, etc. Yeah, you are able to get 33% from Protected Reload. 50%. That's 83% from both of those. And then with Adrenaline Rush, you get an additional 36%. That is 119%. Now, I do have this build saved with Technician because I do run it solo a lot, and solo you don't really want to run a Survivalist. You can run Firewall. Firewall's absolutely perfectly fine. In fact, with Firewall, it will synergize better with smart cover, because what you can do then is go cover to cover within your smart cover's range. You will get 30% from firewalls cover to cover. If you shoot a bullet, you will also gain armor from reloading, and then you get a fresh stack of smart cover when you arrive there. I think there is another tree, but I don't think I can cover to cover. It's too far away. I can do it, but if I had firewall, you know, you'd be able to go cover to cover, right? It does let me go cover to cover here. That's cool. But I'm on survivalist. If you guys want a tip, right? If you're on any other spec and you need to change to survivalist for the sake of the team, right? I've got a bunch of builds here that aren't survivalist. If you need to change to survivalist, make a build with survivalist. Put random items on here. Just go craft a few items, buy a few items from the vendor, whatever. Fill up these slots. Save the build. Change the build. Go to those items and delete them all. Once you've deleted them, the build will go item missing. So anytime you need to change any build to survivalist for the sake of the team, and you want to do it quickly because you ain't got time to be around in your menu changing to a mender mine to drop it and then change to a survivalist build, which is the way that you currently have to do it, you can just go into your menu and whatever build you have on, you then click this. I'm in combat so I can't show you, but you just click that and boom, your spec will change from whatever it was to survivalist. It will also change your skills, so you might need to go into your menu real quick and kind of change your skills back, but yeah. Pick skills that don't have awkward timings like foam. If you have foam and you've changed like from a build with no skill tiers to a build with more skill tiers, you're going to get the foam loading for 27 seconds, and that's, you know, you can't be waiting that long, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to show you a quick build video. I could go more in depth as I usually do and have done in the past, but if you want to see gameplay for this, sure, there's been a bit of B-roll in the background, right? I'll put a link in the description for my previous gameplay, and after this video I'll be following up with another gameplay, and there will also be more coming down the line. Like logging in and just playing the game or streaming div is just not it, man. Like I said before early in the video, Yannick ain't banning no cheaters. People didn't really come back to play the game. There were a few people that come back, but no one is really prepared to play, you know, team versus team, you know, sweaty, right? Most people that come back that are playing like sweat comps are just looking to farm servers, not actually servers with another team. They're not looking for that. There's still a lot of ego, unfortunately. It is what it is. Anyway, if you're looking for something to spice up your Bighorn gameplay, do consider Protected Reload. It is an absolute powerhouse. You can use it to push, reload and strafe, all in the open. No need to run away and use a medkit, right? Everyone already knows how to play it against the firewall medkit. There's a big giant symbol above your head that says, hey, I'm on medkit, don't shoot me. There's the signature, oh, I've taken some damage, let me run around a corner and medkit. Everyone knows what you're doing before you do it, and then when you do it, they know how to not fall into the trap. Protected Reload brings a slightly different flavor. You can't counter it. You can't stop somebody reloading, and if you sticky them or cause me to roll, reload, roll, there's so many options. If you get staggered, usually rolling is not preferable, but for example, if you have smart cover down, you could reload, roll, reload, roll, reload, roll, reload, roll, reload, 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 and like this you can just combine so much armor, and then until your catharsis gets to a point where it drops your cloud, heals you up, and you're in a fighting position. Save your insta-kits for real dangerous situations where maybe something went wrong, you received a bit too much incoming damage, or you just need a little bit more for that phase trade as you're trying to get back up to a fighting position. That's what it's there for. But yeah, there it is, man. I don't want to waffle too long. Waffled enough already, as I usually do. And enjoy. Oh, and if you're wondering where I am, I'm just at the incursion. Out the back. Because it's that guy, you get me. Anyways, in a bit. See ya.
Full talk, full cheating, guys. GG's.
No, no one's shooting when you're. Shut up. Bro, you're just bad, man.
I don't play with cheaters. Goodbye.
You have one expertise. Are you retarded?
That's not about expertise, it's about aim, bro. Your buddy's headshotting. Clearly cheating, man.
Clearly
Yeah,
cheating,
correct,
yeah, man.
but I'm not
And you think you, a returning player, would know the difference between a legitimate player and a good player?
I'm not a returning player.
You have one expertise. You are a returning player.
But I play PvP in other games and in this game, and I know when someone is cheating.
Yeah, well, a lot of people
conflict.
say that. A lot of people say that, but they're actually wrong. So what makes you different than other people?
But
What makes you different than other people? Yeah, exactly, man. Idiot.